Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I know you to be a big gamer yourself. I was wondering what are like some of your kind of earliest gaming memories that kind of first kind of clicked for you into that world?
Look, I've always played. I've been playing games for years. Need for Speed. I remember playing the very first FIFA games, FIFA 1 and 2, and now it's FIFA 23, which shows how old I am. So yeah, I've been gaming since the very first PlayStation 1, and the very first disc. I can't remember what the name of the thing was, Evo or something like that. But I right at the birth of gaming, I was right there. So I've kind of grown up with the whole genre.
Nice. And it was you were in Call of Duty. Was it Infinite Warfare? Yeah.
Killzone, Battlefield. I've done quite a few now.
Yeah.
So.
What was that like? Your first experience working in games? I imagine very different to now your most recent one.
Well, yeah, the recent one was different because it was mainly live action, and Remedy have sort of pioneered that blending of motion capture with live action. So that was really fun. But I have to say, my top was as a fan of the shoot 'em ups, to be in Call of Duty was just that was my. I would call the peak. That's called my peak gaming experience. Was actually being in a Call of Duty game and then playing through the campaign and seeing myself die, which was kind of cool.
Is there like a sense of does it freak you out a bit to see yourself in that kind of?
It does, and it's always so weird, and because you put this camera on your head, and you're kind of doing all this stuff, and it's only like weeks and months later you start to see the artwork, and it's obviously it is getting better and better. The definition of the whole motion capture is getting so much better now, and then you see yourself sort of moving and chatting and moving, and it's quite eerie and remarkable. And as I say, I'm still very, very proud of seeing myself in all that cool gear, being fighting with aliens and robots. It's good fun.
Nice. And I know that obviously Alan Wake 2, Warlin Door, what an interesting character. Was there any part of you that was kind of wishing that they would scan you in, or were you quite happy to do it in a live action way?
Oh, always, man. I was like, when do I get the motion capture gear on? And they were like, no, this is all live action. So who knows? But who knows? I mean, I don't know what the future of the franchise is, but I do hope that I can stay close to Remedy, because they use such they make such fantastic games, and who knows? I think Door is actually mentioned in Control, so who knows? I might spring up in another one of their connected universes.
I hope so. Well, there's the 2 Alan Wake DLCs coming up, so I'm hoping to see.
You may see some of me there. Yeah, you may see some of me there.
Amazing. And Alan Wake 2, Warlin Door. Oh, there's all these fan theories that I've gone down the deep hole on the internet. You probably know what I'm about to ask. Do you even know if any of these are true, like he's Saga's father and that stuff, or is it all kind of kept under lock and key until you need to know?
Wait and see. Yeah. But some are more accurate than others.
Yeah.
But I'd say that's pretty close.
Yeah. And should we expect any musical numbers tonight, David?
Unless I haven't been told, I don't think so. But who knows with Sam? He might spring it on me that we have to do a sort of 2-man number, but I don't think I actually remember it, so I'd need a refresher course.
Yeah, that was amazing. That Game Awards clip just lives in my head rent-free, to see all of you, all the actors there.
It's just so much fun, and to do it sort of live in the room, and all the fans were sort of hoping we'd do it, so to actually turn up and actually find ourselves on stage at the Game Awards, and it was watched by something like 11 million people or something. So it's fantastic to be involved with something like that.
Yeah. And I hope you don't mind my asking, but another one of the things I'm kind of obsessed with, the kind of Alan Wake universe, and one of the things that keeps coming up is the fact the late great Lance Reddick was linked, at least among the fans, to think that maybe Warlin Door was kind of an extension of his character in Quantum Break. Was that something that you were aware of? Is that something that you kind of had in mind? Did that add like an extra emotional level to it?
I mean, I have to be very, very honest here, but I out of respect to the family, I kind of don't really want to go into that too much. But I was aware of the situation, and it was sort of an honour to step in. But yeah, props to, you know, it was obviously a very upsetting and sad thing, but felt I had to do it. Really.
Yeah, and such an amazing talent, obviously, as well. But David, thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing night.
Yes.
And yeah, have a good one.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Cheers.